Hello and welcome to week 9. It feels like it's going so fast already. I am sorry about the glare from this computer on my glasses, but if I take them off, then I can't read anything. So here we are. So week 9 is scary books. Now, we all know scary books. They're, Stephen King, John Saul, who are the other ones? I can't remember, but they're because I don't read them because they're scary. I do read Stephen King, but not recently, and not the real gory ones. Anyway, so we do have. Let's see, we have one traditionally scary book, Dread Nation. It's a zombie book, but there's also a lot more going on. Um, so that is a conventional horror book, but the other three are really books about how the world is a scary place, and that's what we're focusing on. I guess they used to call them problem novels. Um, and go ask Alice if you remember that one. Um, but books where kids have to go through terrible things, and it can sometimes make you feel better as a teen, knowing that other people are going through even more terrible things when you're going through something rough, even if it's just the general roughness of adolescence. So there's a lot of reading today. Again, you don't have to do everything. I would say um, the Jamie Jones, How to Provide the Critical Skills Young People Need to Overcome Adversity. That should be a definite one. So, just going alphabetically, They Suck, They Bite. That is an introduction from a book about, it's sort of if you want a thinkier take on this theory, then Anita Salucci, you should definitely read hers because she went through this program. She is a former student in the program. She's also the outgoing, no, she was last year's outgoing MSLA president. She's a mover and a shaker, and we're really proud of her around Salem State. So that one also definitely look at. All right, to tell you the truth, I don't remember what the Craft one, the Enduring, was. I suppose I could look at it. I think I will. The Enduring. Oh, yeah, yeah. This is an interesting one. It's about students with disabilities appearing in fiction or in young adult works rather, and how that's sort of a rarity. And we've got this week we've got All the Bright Places, which deals with mental illness and is something akin to that, but also physical disabilities. Um, so I would say those three: the Cockcraft, the Anita Salucci one, and the Jamie Jones one. And then the rest of them, feel free. They're great, and they give you things to discuss. The Can Diverse Books Save Us? The Ishizuka article could have also gone in the first in week 7, but I put it here because it touches on empathy, which I think is a big point in our secondary topic, which is of course social emotional learning. Huge, huge, huge in education right now, and in libraries we can have a real impact here based on the books that we provide for students, but also the um, the the way that the library feels. And gosh, I think it was Anna maybe already posted in the discussion about this, about trying to make your library a welcoming place, and how it's important to have. Oh, sorry, it was Joanne. I knew there was an Ann in there somewhere, but talking about having the library as sort of an oasis for kids. And you will find, if you're not in a school now, and those of you who are in schools know, that the library can and should and often is an oasis for kids who have social and emotional issues, because it's a low impact place. They don't, if you're in the library, you've got a book in your lap or you've got your computer in your lap, that's why there's nobody sitting with you, because you're busy with something. It's not like sitting in the lunchroom by yourself. That can feel awkward. Anyway, so social emotional learning, basically, there's some stuff in the reading about that. And then there's scary books. You are welcome to split your blog. I would like you to have at least one horror if you're tending towards the social emotional, and I would like you to have at least one social emotional if you're somebody who likes that scary stuff and can't wait to freak me out with your recommendations. So that's the information for this week. I did complete the week 7 grading. and it was terrific. Your blogs are looking good. The annotations, the ones that I've looked at so far for this week, the annotations look good, but the initial blogs all look good from week 7. The discussion on point. Please make sure that you are posting at least 2 separate times per discussion. So not just like, well, I did the book discussion on Tuesday and I'm doing content on Thursday. Like book discussion twice, content twice. Twice is the minimum. I would really like 3 times. If you do 4 or 5, that's great, but don't hurt yourself. I mean, feel free. We want it to be conversational. And then finally, the response pieces, some of them were spectacular, out of this world. You know who you are because I gushed. And then some were fine. And then there were a couple that, just a couple of things to remember is I don't, I was going to say, I don't care what you think about the book. That's not right. I do, and I want to read about it in the discussion. When you're doing your response piece, it's not what you thought of the book. It's more how the book made you think, if that makes sense. I want you to find something. One of the great ones, and if you didn't read You Bring the Distant Near, you won't know it, but one of the essays that someone wrote was they took a minor character and looked at their trajectory and how that paralleled the main theme of the book, that the main characters were going through. It was great. It was really smart, and it showed a thorough. Everybody read the books. Everyone read the books, but don't mind my child coming in. And it was clear that it was thoughtful, but just the way that you present the information, you need to make sure that it's sort of more like literary criticism than a review of the book. That's all. All right, I'm going to go see what's going on back here. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you on the discussion boards. Bye.